Now, most of the time when you do a VLOOKUP, exact match is what you're trying to do because the item you're trying to find a match on has an exact value within the table. But there are occasions where you need to do a closest match, in particular when you're working with numeric bands. So here, for example, we have a weight and price table. So imagine you go down a post office with a parcel and you put your parcel on the scales, and based on the weight of that parcel, they'll charge you a certain amount. So in this case, anything between 1 and 99 grams, they'll charge you $1. Between 100 and 199 grams, they'll charge you $2, and so on all the way through the table. So whatever the weight of your parcel, it'll fall somewhere in this range, and therefore they can assign a price for that item. Because VLOOKUP always tries to find a match on your value in the first column of the table, it's good to have a minimum and a maximum value, so from this to this. And when you do a closest match, if there's not an exact value in the first column, it'll go down to the closest, and therefore the minimum value is what you want to work with. So in the case of 100 grams, there is an exact value, but in the case of 50, it'll go down to 1. If you're dealing with 150, it would go down to 100. And therefore it has a value it can use and a value it can then return as a result. So here's how that works. In this cell, let's create a VLOOKUP. Now the first thing you provide is the lookup value, which is this weight here in the cell above. The lookup range, or the table array, is this entire data range of the table. Now you could include the headings if you wanted to, it makes no difference. The third thing it's asking for is the column index number. So which column within this table contains the data you're trying to return. In this case, that's the price, which is in column 3. And then the most important bit here is the range lookup. Now, if I just click FX here, this will give you a description of everything. And if you look at the description for range lookup, you'll see it's asking for true or false. Now, true says do an approximate or a closest match. False is where you do an exact match. So in this case, I'm going to put true into there and click OK. So now, 200 actually has an exact match in the table, so it returns $4. Now, an exact match would do the same thing. But if we change the weight here to say 199, it now goes down to $2. So even though it's at the top of this range here, it goes down to the 100 to find the match value, and therefore it returns $2 as the price. And in fact, anything going down, 150 is still $2. 101 would still be $2. 100 is $2, and 99 is the point where it goes down to the next band, $1. So that's how closest match works, or approximate match as it's now called. And it's great in situations where there's not always an exact value in the first column of the table, and it often happens, like I say, with numerical bands, like I've just shown you here. So thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this with more tips like this. And please share this video with someone you know who might benefit from seeing it. I'll include all the notes and links in the description beneath this video. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.